Have you ever blinged up a diamond painting? Welcome to StoneMagpie. My name is Suzanne and I've recently been looking into how we can bling up our diamond paintings with crystals, sparklers, opals, jellies, all sorts of different things that you can add into a diamond painting to try to create some more extra sparkle. It's prompted me to organise any spare special diamonds that I've got in my stash. So in front of me I've got 3 art dot containers. They are in trays. All of them are round containers and they are stackable and also wall mountable too. I've got 3 in front of me here. I'm not sure how many I will need. We'll take them apart. As I say, they all slot together, so it is really great. You can either have them all in a line, you can pile them on top of each other, you can wall mount them, so really good. And if you are interested in getting yourself a set of these art dot containers, then do head down into the description box below and there is an Amazon link there for you to find these easily. Of course, we need the spare special diamonds, crystals, all sorts of things. Look at all of the spare diamonds that I've had laying around that I'm not doing anything with, and they could be used to bling up my diamond paintings. So I'm going to look at the different shapes first. I'm going to collate all of the usual sized rounds and try and categorise as best I can in every packet. So one of these containers will probably have the standard round size in different colours, probably in colour order as well. We'll see how we get on with that. So starting with this caddy here, these are all crystals and they are all the standard round size apart from those, so which are bigger rounds. I think what I'm going to do is put the standard round size with this caddy and then work out the different shapes as well. So in this pack here, tip all of those out and work out the standard sizes first and just put them in here alongside these ones. I'm not sure if they are, yes, I think they are standard size. And then some of the kits have the bigger rounds. So I am going to separate the bigger rounds and put them next to the standards. Then we come to marquee shapes. Got an odd one there as well. Little metallic marquee shape there. Really beautiful, aren't they? So at the moment, I'm going to do it by shape rather than by size for the crystals that are not round. So while I sort out all of the different shapes, I'll speed up the video and then I'll come back to you once we've got the different categories in place. Okay, so as you can imagine, I've got a lot of the standard size colours and I've got a lot of the bigger rounds and then a few little teardrop shapes, a few marquee shapes and a few squares and a kite. So they can be put aside for now. Okay, so I have 52 packets. I haven't yet looked at the colours to see if I can put any together, if they are the same colour. So I need to have a little look at that and categorise the sort of colour into browns, purples, that's a brown, so that I'm trying to put all of the different colour types in the same area. More difficult with the tubs because obviously they have mixed colours in them. Okay, now normally I don't categorise by colour. When I'm kitting up, I categorise by symbol, and that is because, for example, with the blues, some blues are very definitely blue. However, when we get to the turquoisey colours and the teals, I never know whether to put them in green or blue. So what I'm going to do is put those in between the blue and the green so that when I come to look at colours, I'll be able to see that quite easily. Okay, so the great thing again about these containers is that they are all separate. So it doesn't really matter where I start. I can swap them around as I go on if I prefer to have one colour somewhere. So just going to dig in. Opening up the lid, they are screw fit. And I'll start with a lime green. Pop them into the container. And put the lid on into the box and get the next one. Now I think these look quite similar, so what I'm going to do is get another tray and tip them into a tray next to each other just to have a closer look at them. Oh, actually I don't need to, because I've just noticed that they both have the same code on, so they are definitely the same diamond. That's useful. Great. I must have had a very generous kit there. It will be so good to get some of these crystals used up rather than sitting in my desk doing nothing except looking pretty. And it'll be nice to have them out of those packets. So I'm really pleased to be doing this today. I really like organising my diamond painting. You see, this one could be a very dark teal. It's got a bit of a blue in it. So let's get some more of these teals. we have now kitted up all of the colours into the containers, and I have managed to get it all into one. There is a container left, so I am going to put in these white pearly ABs. They are the standard size. I'm going to add these next to the crystals because it could be really pretty to use pearly type rounds with the crystal, the clear crystal. So our white AB pearls can go here. That is the first container finished with our standard size crystals. Get our next one out for the larger rounds. And we'll repeat the process. So, first of all, splitting them into the different colours. Now they're separated into their colours, I just need to decide whether I'm going to separate the ABs from the colourways, because I mean, I would call that purple, but there are so many different colours in it. So I think I am going to keep the ABs separate. Put those aside for now. Let's have a look what we're left with. And I'm going to start with the white. These ones are the faceted orange. Really beautiful. These are the diamond dots. Absolutely gorgeous to use. And lastly, metallics. Metallic studs, these ones. Sometimes we get the metallics and they have the crystal within them, whereas these ones are just like, as I say, gold studs. And here is our round pots with different sizes, cabochons and faceted and pearls and ABs. A really lovely selection. One empty storage tub, perfect. And our last tray for our special shapes. So we've got teardrops, we've got a kite shape, we've got some squares, we've got some marquise shapes, making sure I get them all because I've got now a table full of packets. Okay, the majority are marquees, so let's start with those and pop them into their colour order. Ooh, let's pop these ones in first, these crystal with the gold back. As I've just mentioned, when we use the metallics, they often have the crystal on one side. And I'm always tempted to try it, but they wouldn't sit flat on the canvas if we used them that way round. So these ones are meant to be used on the gold side rather than on the crystal side. Really gorgeous. Let's pop the blues in next. Green. Look at the colours in those. Absolutely fabulous. As they are in this next packet too, with the lime green backing. Ooh. Just look at those, and I remember these were the leaves on the tree, the special shapes that I used on those. And then this big marquise green shape. We'll do purple, purple AB. And two reds, which look quite pinky red, this pack, being AB. Stunning, aren't they? And then the larger. So that's our marquee shapes in. And next we'll do the teardrops. Okay, let's start with this orange one. There's only one of those. Onto this red. These pinks getting bigger. Beautiful little pot there. These ones are beautiful too. Oh my goodness. I've had some lovely kits. Look at those. And lastly, the 3 teardrops from Ellie. So then we have our diamond shape, one of those. And then 2 squares. and orange gold. Faceted. Ooh. And our blue. So this is the final box now complete. As you can see, I've got lots of space still left in this container, so lots still to fill. Another excuse to be buying special drill diamond paintings. And here they are all together, all sorted finally into the storage. And isn't this great to be able to see through and see exactly what we've got? So I'm really excited about experimenting with this. I'm really looking forward to having a go. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the video, seeing the different sorts of diamonds, crystals, ABs, the different shapes and how they've all been sorted out into the storage here. If you have enjoyed the video, please do like, share, comment, and I invite you to subscribe to see what happens next with these diamonds. I hope you can join me next time, and in the meantime, enjoy your own diamond painting. Take care, everyone. Bye.